We have a sister here. I know I'm going to miss your last name, but I got the first name, Zainab. She's with the Muslim Council.
Council on American-Islamic Relations.
Yes, please. Let's give her a round of applause.
Thank you so much, Carl, and to the NAACP for inviting me out here today to come speak. I begin in the name of God, who is gracious, most merciful. I welcome this opportunity today to stand in solidarity with the members of the African American community here in Anne Arundel County who have been victims of a system that is set up to fail them, to strongly condemn the injustices that they have suffered, and to speak out against structural racism that has been a part of our society for far too long. We don't have to be Black in America to bear witness to the fact that even now, 5 decades after Dr. King marched on Washington, that African Americans are still struggling to be recognized as equals in a society that really appears determined to marginalize their existence. We know that unarmed Black men are killed at a high rate in this country. According to a new study that was recently published, every 28 hours a Black man is killed by police or security guards. This is unacceptable. As a nation, we cannot afford to ignore the reality of militarized, racist policing directed against African Americans or any other minority community. I'm here today because as an American Muslim, my faith teaches me that no woman or man is better than another because of the color of our skin. We are all created equal, and we're only set apart by our piety and good deeds. I'm here today because as an activist who has directed the focus of my energy and my work towards standing up for the rights for American Muslims, I know that justice cannot only be for just us. Dr. King said injustice anywhere is a threat to justice everywhere. If any of us want to be recognized as equals in society, we have to protest all forms of discrimination, not just those against our own communities. I'm here today because I know that African Americans are hurting across Anne Arundel County, across the state, in Ferguson, and across the country. And I want to tell you that your pain is also our pain. You are not facing your struggles alone. Our country has made progress in bridging the racial divide, but that progress is not enough. We still see too much race-based disparity in the distribution of resources and services in all levels of the government. The broken system that allows the color of our skin to still be a basis for discrimination must be fixed, and working together we will fix it. No one is born a racist. Babies are not born knowing to hate one another. People learn to hate through their environment. Our prejudices are formed by society and the people around us. And just as these prejudices are learned, they now must be unlearned if we are to coexist in peace and harmony. We have to acknowledge that racism is used to divide people. The steady normalization of it in America has embedded salts and wounds stemming from centuries of degradation, pain, and humiliation. It is time for our nation to hold a serious and deep conversation about how to heal those wounds, starting with us, you and I, as individuals, activists, and as community leaders. The path to justice is long and steep. It's not going to be easy, but it leads in the right direction. As we renew our commitment to continue fighting for justice and equality for all victims of injustice and oppression. As we come together as Americans from all walks of life, from all different faiths and backgrounds, and stand united in prayer, hope, and healing, be rest assured that one day we will get there. God bless all the victims of injustice, their families. May they protect you and your loved ones, and help all of us to work together to bridge to work towards the true ideals of freedom, justice, and equality that our nation deserves. We have a responsibility to speak out whenever we see injustices occur anywhere. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, said, if you see a wrong committed, act against it. If you cannot act against it, then speak against it. If you cannot speak against it, then dislike it in your heart. Dr. King said it best when he said that injustice anywhere is a threat to justice everywhere. There are a lot of loved ones who are suffering and who want answers to questions. And as civil rights activists, we have a responsibility to make sure that we stand for justice and we demand answers for the victims and their families.